Yo, yo, yiggity yo. How we doing? Tis Tuesday. Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And I'm basically ready. You're right. I've done literally nothing. Today I need to take the turkey out, which I should probably do now, like as early as possible. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Gobble, gobble. Okay. So today I'm supposed to like clean. Let's see what my list says. I need to make the brine and take out the turkey, and I want to clean today. But the problem with cleaning today is I don't feel great, and I think I bruised my foot. I'm not entirely sure, but the ball of my foot on like toward the outside, probably the last like 3 toes, which I know is like more than half my foot, but let's just say the last 2 toes. But like on that end, like where your pinky is, right in here on the foot, it hurts so bad when I walk. And like if I step on something wrong, like I stepped on a rock yesterday and that's when I noticed it. I don't know if that's what caused it, but I was wearing like my rubber shoes and I stepped on a rock and it hurt. And then I've been like stepping on the side of my slippers and stuff. Like I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and I accidentally stepped on the side of my slippers in that area on my foot, and you know, it didn't feel great. That's where I am with that. But I'm gonna try and get it at least a little bit done. I don't want to save everything until Wednesday or Thursday like I do. It's too much. I would like to decorate for Christmas too. Like I would like my parents to come over to a cute like Christmas home, but we shall see what happens. So I've been watching the Marvel series, and I got up to the second Guardians of the Galaxy last night. But I want to like rewind real quick to Captain America: The Winter Soldier, because like I'm just like, you know, I was just in here, I was making myself a little dinner. I can't remember what I was making, but I was making myself some dinner. We have Miss Scarlett Johansson and whichever Chris plays him, I don't know, on the screen, you know, enjoying their lives, playing their games, whatever they're doing on TV. They go to an Apple store, and I just happened to look at the TV screen when they went to the Apple store. When I looked at the screen, I saw a very familiar face. And not like, oh, I know you from the TV, and oh, I know you because I went to high school with you and was in theater company with you. So when I went to high school, I ended up going to a high school that was 30 minutes away from my home. It was a great high school. I love it. Mountain Point, go Pride, yay, yay. Just kidding, I don't know. When I went there my freshman year, we had a kick-ass theater company. And what was interesting about my school was the theater kids were popular. Or when I was a freshman, there were senior theater company kids who were the fucking shit. Juniors, sophomores, but mostly juniors and seniors. Like the theater company was incredible. I wanted to be an actor, theater, like that was the thing. Like that was what I was going for when I was a kid, and I didn't necessarily go to that school because they had such an amazing theater company. It was a benefit because my dad went to high school with somebody that lived in that area, and we were able to use their address, and I could stay there, and it was a good benefit. And the high school is a good school compared to where I could have gone out here. The seniors, the person that I ended up staying with and using their address for had a daughter, and she was a senior when I was a freshman. So she was part of all of that crew. And she tried to get me into the crew, but they just weren't like having me, which is fine. That's my life, right? Like nobody ever really wants me, and that's okay. Like it's fine. I mean, I say like it's okay and it's fine as I'm like trying to hold back tears. High school's hard, you know? And so when you don't feel like you fit in with a group that like you really want to fit in with, it sucks. And so, I mean, it emotionally like got to me, but I tried. I really did. I tried. I made some friends, but they just never stuck. Anyways, why am I talking about high school? It doesn't fucking matter. What I went into this tangent about was one of the theater kids. His name is DC Pearson. And I'm just gonna say it, y'all. If he ever sees this, whatever, it's true, DC, you're a dick. Like, he's a douchey, thinks he's better than everybody dick. And I can only imagine that it's gotten worse now that he's like created some like amazing, cause then of course I went on to his IMDb to see what else he's done. Cause I've seen him, right? Like I've seen him in commercials mostly, and just like, I think a couple random shows I've seen him on with like guest spots as like extras or, you know, just random things. But what I didn't realize was when he was at NYU, Him and Donald Glover, that's right, Donald Glover started a comedy show called The Derek Show. Like he was a partner. Like they created the show together. And like he's been on his albums. So like BC's been on Childish Gambino's albums? Are you kidding me? I don't know. So it was just crazy because it's just so weird to like be minding your own business, living your damn life, having fun, and the next thing you know, you just see somebody you went to high school with, whether you like them or not. It's like, fuck? Fucking weird, man. Fucking weird. But even though he's a dick, I wish him the best. I went to Fry's, got my whiskey and eggs and a turkey baster, and then I came home and I wrapped my palm tree with Christmas lights. Now normally I do a whole lot more, but again I'm waiting for a fucking landscaper to come. These goddamn fucking landscapers, I swear to God, so that I can decorate the rest of my yard. But I did a little bit at least. It makes me happy. I almost put my peacock out, and honestly I may still put my peacock out. It's been a productive morning so far. I really need to clean in the house though and start decorating in the house and get ready. But right now me and Miss Donna are outside enjoying the lovely weather. It's Thanksgiving week, y'all. Let's go. I've just been like sitting here blankly staring, thinking about all the things I need to do but don't want to do. So I'm going to make a list because Donatella came in early, okay? She decided to fucking come in early and then wants to like complain about it. And I'm like, listen, you chose to come in earlier. And she did it twice. Like she came in, she did whatever it was she wanted to do, and then came back out, was out for less than a minute, and then asked to go back in again. And now she wants to go back out. I'm like, no, sorry, not happening. Not happening. To do before I need to clean, and in that cleaning we're going to vacuum, clean bathroom, change litter, books. I really should like do laundry, like bed linen, blankets, towels. Yeah, I'm gonna need towels for the big day. I want to decorate. I need to make the brine, 2 pies, and cornbread. Writing this out on paper actually makes me realize that like if there's not, I don't have that much. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of work. Because I think in my head, if I clean now and get the house ready, then tonight I'll probably be in like more of a mood to decorate for Christmas. I don't know why, but every time I think about decorating for Christmas, it's always been nighttime. So, and it's something about decorating at night makes it feel more like Christmassy. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll clean really quick. I don't have that much to do. I think I might even mop. I don't know if I'll mop the kitchen, because here's the thing, the kitchen is about to get frickin' destroyed. So I think what I'll do is I'll mop like everywhere else in the house except the kitchen, and then after Thanksgiving I'll mop the kitchen, and then that way everything's kind of been mopped recently and it's sort of fresh. I just know the kitchen is gonna get gross and I'm gonna be real upset at myself if I try to mop it right now. Even if I did mop it by the time they get here, it's gonna be covered with food anyway, so they'll just think that it came from that day. When reality is there's a couple things that make spots that have maybe been there a little bit longer. Christmas time is here. You need to make the brine, so at some point I'll do that. Because it needs to cool every year. Every year I do this to myself, and I'm not doing it this year. What happens is every freaking year I put my turkey in a brine, and every year I tell myself I'm gonna make it like on Tuesday, because I always need to put the turkey in on Wednesday, in the brine on Wednesday. And so every year I tell myself on Tuesday I'm gonna make the brine, but every year I forget that the brine has to cool down before I can put the freaking turkey in, which, I mean, duh. I think what it is I actually forget that I have to cook the brine, like warm it up, and like, so I think it's not that I don't know that I can't put hot or cold turkey in hot brine. It's just that I forget that I have to cook the brine first. And so then I get stuck waiting forever for the brine to cool off, and I end up trying to use ice, and I just don't have a ton of ice. And so anyways, yeah, but I'm not doing it this year. So do you need to make the brine? I have my list of things on Monday. I did that. So I have take turkey out. I did that. I need to make the brine, and we are going to clean and decorate. And who cares if I don't decorate fully tonight? You know, if I just do a little bit. I'm so excited. Well, it's 5, and so far I only really washed the towels and one load of blankets. I haven't really done anything else. I haven't made the brine. I haven't vacuumed. I haven't decorated, but I mean, that might happen tonight still. I don't know. I did it. I made the brine. It's on the stove right now. What we got is, I made half a batch, so keep that in mind. I made Ree Drummond's Pioneer Woman Whiskey Maple Brine. I make it every year. It's so good. It smells fucking terrible. Like, seriously, it smells so bad. And obviously it's because of the bourbon or the whiskey. I used bourbon this year. I went a little rogue in the recipe, but so what it is, I did 1.5 cups of bourbon or whiskey, 1 cup of maple syrup, the good kind. You guys get the good 100% pure maple syrup. I even get a dark one or a darker, something not so light. Then there's half a cup of salt. There are 3 rosemary sprigs, the peel of 2 oranges, the peel of 1 green apple and 1 red apple, peppercorns, bay leaves, and I think that's it. And it's so good, you guys. I highly recommend this brine. But like I said, it fucking smells so bad. Every year I'm like, why do I do this?